last year.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test. He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Paul. Hardaway, no good. From deep. And Knipple gets a three.
When it comes to orchestrating an offense, Chris Paul is one of the best to ever do it.
Here's Hardaway. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Inside. Pass to Randolph. And the shot falls short that time.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Knipple. The three ball. Offensive board. The kick out to Paul. Here's the pick. Here's the three. Knipple, no good. You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home.
A legit 7-footer with that kind of athleticism, I guess Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Here's a three from Paul. The rebound by Kukoc. And here's Charlotte. They trail by one. Pass to Duncan. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Chamberlain. Hornets with the rebound.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Here's Randolph. Here's Pressey. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Memphis shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Here's Knipple. And again, unable to change momentum here.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Shot's good by Kukoc.
I just love the ball move.
Now here's Paul. He's scoreless. Pass to Pressey. To the left wing. Here's Knipple. And counted from 19 feet away.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
To the left side wing. Here's Duncan. Misses off the right iron. Grizzlies trail by 4. And he misses the fast break layup.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the inside. Taken away. Now the Hornets moving it up. Blocked. Out of bounds. Charlotte keeps possession. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And here are the Hornets now. 6-point game. From 17, Chamberlain pulls it in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Now Paul. From the high post. Got a hand on it. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hornets out in front. They lead by 6. And the second quarter is on its way with... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Great use of the two-man game from Chris Paul there.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Paul looking over the floor. They set the screen. Here's Knipple. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Hamilton. No made baskets yet. And it's good from the elbow.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Chamberlain, no good. Charlotte leading by 6 to the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Hardaway, no good. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working. It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And here are the Hornets now. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. They set the pick. It's Thomas on the wing. No good off the glass. And here's Memphis. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Scalabrine. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Harper misses. Outside Paul. Out left to the wing. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. Yep, that one goes. And now it's just a 4-point Hornet lead.
Well, Paul loves that area of the floor. A mid-range jumper for him is practically a layup.
Outside Richardson to the wing on the left. And when you're trying to slow down a great scorer, there are those shots you've just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, B.A., you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. They set the pick. Pass to Collison. And Dawkins pulls it down. Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Richardson. Here's Dawkins. Here's Kersey. Anunoby covering. Clock at 6. To the middle. Ooh, it's stolen. And it's the Hornets on the break to snap the cold streak.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
40 seconds left in the first half. Richardson, no good. Charlotte leading by 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Answering the defense's challenge, Anunoby attacks and draws the foul.
He hits the second from the line. 29 seconds left in the first half. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Scalabrine. Over Thomas. Scalabrine can't hit. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Substitution on the court. Here's Harper. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Pass to Thomas. Puts it up from 12. The bank shot, no good. Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside Paul. Here's Chamberlain. And here's Knippel from the arc. Counted from distance. Knippel's got 8.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, OG Anunoby is so disruptive, he's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you.
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Here's Paul. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Pass to Anunoby. Randolph grabs the miss. Here's Paul. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Paul's got his second bucket on the night. Charlotte leading by 5. Here's Harper. The shot that time not on target.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Oh, there's the alley. Anunoby for 3. Charlotte, no good that time either.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Pass to Harper. Takes the 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Paul. Here's Knippel. Pulls up on the wing. No good on the shot.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And here's Memphis. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Hornets leading by 7. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Porzingis has got 8.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Scalabrine. Hits a three-pointer.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Timeout.
Woo!
Timeout.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Memphis making a switch here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. And here's Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. Again, Charlotte.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Richardson up top. Here's the teardrop. And he gets it to go.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And it's Hardaway on the take. Right wing. Here's Kukoc. He's got 5. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. These are his first free throws of the game. And that one misses. Good on the second one. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside Carter. Pass to Scalabrine. Fires top of the key. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Scalabrine's got 5 points in the quarter. Outside Hardaway. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Richardson. Here's Scalabrine. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Charlotte on top. They're up 7. And time to step away quickly. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Memphis trailing here. We've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Chris Paul. How's he doing, Allie?
Yes, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Memphis. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's an injury that may have sidelined some players, but they've cleared him to return. I'm sure he'll be playing through some pain, but he'll try to get through it.
Thanks, Allie. Appreciate the update.
Yeah, we put so much effort into injury prevention in the NBA, but injuries are still going to happen. That's just the unfortunate part of the game.
Carter with it. Knocked loose. And stolen by Hardaway. To the paint. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he makes a first. The Grizzlies making a switch here. It's both from the stripe. Grizzlies trail by 9. There's a screen. Inside. Pass to Scalabrine. Plenty of space. The rebound by Duncan.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition. and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Pass to Randolph. Over Porzingis. Randolph gets the bucket. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Duncan. Let's go with a three. Knipple with the rebound. Left side, Richardson. This one for three. That shot off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Duncan. That one's in there.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Can't get the three.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Ball with a steal. From downtown. Yes, sir, with the three.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. That's what he wanted.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Knipple. Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. For three. Ooh, it doesn't go.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Ooh, he leaves no question.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And there's the screen. Oh, hammer it home.
Nice.
Jams it home.
You need to bring a lot of help to stop him.
Man, with his elevation, he might just rise above it anyway.
3 points.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hornets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Here's Knipple. No one near him. Oh, he nailed the jumper. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. 15-point game. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.